Hello everyone, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing a daily tarot read for this collective energy that I'm reading for. Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you do like this message and it helps uplift and empower you on your sacred path, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel if you like, and let me know how this reading may have resonated and helped you on your sacred path. I would love to hear about that. So thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to this message. I've already cleansed and cleared my energy with sage, and I've got some candle lit here for extra light. Let's go ahead and get into this reading for this collective energy. So thank you, Spirit. I'm going to start out with the Lantern Oracle today. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages, and thank you for helping me connect with a collective of energy that may be healing on their sacred path, that are looking for guidance as they carry their lantern of wisdom and continue on their sacred path. What do they need to know most, Spirit, today as they continue on their sacred path? What do they need to know most today that can uplift and inspire and empower them on their sacred path? What do they need to know most? Thank you for these messages, Spirit, and thank you for our gifts. I just saw 1, 2, 3 on my time clock. So the first card I saw was Integration. So you may be integrating different parts of yourself. So this may be like your young woman, like as you're aging into a mature woman, you're integrating the different aspects of your life experience. So there is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. So you may be integrating the different aspects of yourself as you've grown along on your sacred path, as you continue to age and come more into your wisdom, as you go through that. My candle just popped and sparked up a light. It just shot up. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was interesting. So that may be a resonation for somebody, that you are shooting up like a spark as you integrate these different aspects of yourself. It's helping you shoot off like a rocket as you continue to allow your mask to melt and allow your inner spirit self to shine through the many roles that you fulfill in your life. Just allowing yourself to be your spirit self, and knowing that that is enough, not having to wear a mask as you go through this. You rely upon this inner integration, the stability of your spiritual strong foundation, the spiritual awakening of allowing this mask to melt, knowing that your spirit self is enough, and bringing that to wherever you go is more than enough. And you may be feeling the presence of an absence, maybe a partner that you've lost, that you may be grieving, or a child that you've lost, or that has moved away, or that is no longer in your presence. There might be an absence in your life. Maybe your children moved away, they've grown, and you're feeling the absence. And Spirit's asking you, as you go through this change, to hold what is absent in the presence of your love in your heart. Knowing that this absence is for a reason. So 4, 7, 8. And then you are pregnant with new possibilities through this creative power. This is a beautiful card. So this is what's holding up this strong spiritual foundation, is a 12, which adds up to a 3, which is integrating the body, mind, and the spirit, and tapping into that creative power and creating through this presence of an absence, holding whomever it is that you're missing in your heart, while creating and building new in the present. and knowing that you can release your creative power into your now, your life experience through releasing your alchemical energy into the world, creating this new through integrating yourself, allowing your spirit self to shine, even though you may be feeling some grief and a presence of an absence of someone, a loved one that you're missing at this time. Tapping into this creative power and building your life on this creative power to creating a new life experience through this integration. So thank you, Spirit, for that message. Okay. Maybe it's giving you a new perspective. I just saw perspective. So through our lives, we go through many phases and versions of ourselves. We explore different roles, terrains, experiences, and company. At each stage of human development, we are mostly physiologically and psychologically attuned to the archetypal consciousness of either maiden, mother, guardian, or crone. Broadly speaking, each archetypal energy is a life stage or cognitive window that shapes and contains the ways we are capable of perceiving, processing, and engaging with life throughout that phase. Each facet or version of ourselves is, in and of itself, incomplete, wild, raw, and uncut, so to speak, especially upon entering into a new life phase. We learn to find our way and adjust as we go. This takes time. Experience and increasing maturity tame us as we slowly master the maiden, mother, guardian, and crone energy. Eventually, our rough edges get worn down to a smooth surface, and we become increasingly adept to recognizing the red flags and which battles are necessary to fight. Drawing this card is the Crone's blessing. It represents that you are ready to advance further in your self-integration. This may be a time for gaining much peace and appreciation from reviewing each stage of your life up until this point. During this period of self-reflection, journal the significant events, people, preoccupations, and epiphanies that stand out for you. Notice how they have influenced different versions of yourself. Highlight all of the traits that you love about each version and whether they seem to have faded. For example, the energy and the wonder of your youth, the bold conviction of your teens, the openness, love, and idealism of your young adulthood, or the self-knowledge, confidence, and insight of the guardian. The featured crone offers to hold you in her serene consciousness while you imagine your spirit self as the light and your lifespan as a kaleidoscope. It does not matter which way you turn the knob, which colors arise, or how the patterns emerge and dissipate. It is always the spirit self that shines its brilliant light through. If the kaleidoscope in your life has ever been tampered with in ways that seem to block your light, look again. Your light has always illuminated and glistened through whatever clouded in. Should your light ever be tampered with in the future, always remember that your spirit self continues. It cannot be extinguished. Every color, experience, and facet of you is always present and available to be expressed, translated, and integrated through the kaleidoscope of your life and body. The Crone's message today is: integrate what you love and what continues to resonate from previous versions of yourself. Live the harmony of your wild through your tame. So, it's wild wisdom. That's what I'm going to call it. You can live your wild wisdom. So that's a beautiful message from the crone energy, from integrating the different aspects of ourselves. So thank you, Spirit. That was a beautiful message, a great reminder for all of us today. I hope that you found that as much helpful as I did. I have to remind myself every day to continue integrating as I continue gaining more wisdom in this life, accepting these absences and holding whoever I miss in my heart, because that's just part of the journey too. Nothing's mine and love's the finest thing around. As long as I have love in my heart, I know everything's going to be okay. I can allow whatever masks to melt, and so can you. And just let your spirit self shine through. Yeah. Connecting with those different rituals, orders, and ceremonies that you may be, as you go through this alchemical, you may be going through body changes, integrating more light. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know from Lightworker Oracle? Oh, excuse me. Okay, thank you. We got a whole pile. So you're getting a big cosmic hug from Spirit and a download of power. You're a first ray of power. This angel's got an orb in her hand, just looking up to Spirit like, yeah, I know. Yep. And she's grinning, giving us all a hug. And as we can receive these downloads, it's part of our key of light that the angelic realm is giving us the key to continue integrating the different aspects of self, loving ourselves through the process, knowing that we are shielded through this spiritual change with our Merkaba, spiritual protection. It's our spiritual armor. We may be having a past life activation, opening a golden door to spirit, connecting with the spirit bird in the cosmos. It may be opening you up to a whole new world through integrating these different aspects of self and receiving these downloads from spirit, the cosmic consciousness, as you receive this heart transmission from the angelic realm, from your angels, spirits, and guides, your spirit buddies. That it's healing your heart as you go through these changes. And Spirit wants you to continue focusing and trusting in your faith and peace, that this cosmic creator is looking over you, and you have a golden reassurance of golden light. One of my healings that I received that my friend Carrie witnessed, it was this golden light, and it wasn't sunbeams, it was coming through the window, and it just lit me up from the inside out. And that's my own personal experience. I don't know if you guys can relate to any of that. That's something that I've experienced through my healing journey. And so as I continue to walk in peace, I have 100% faith in this, because it's something that happened to me, because I was reaching out to spirit in peace and love, trusting that, even through my mental illness and addiction, that spirit was helping me through it. And I'm grateful for that today. It's not always easy. You may be going through the dark night of the soul. You may be in the fetal position. Just remember, you hold a light of wisdom. Keep looking up to spirit to free yourself. Know that you're going through this for a reason, and continue to tap into your creative power as you release this alchemical energy into your physical existence as you come up out of this dark night. Tapping into that creative power is what's going to help pull you through this dark night. Let's see, I got, 14. Let's go ahead and get one through from Kuan Yin Oracle. Sorry my video cut off yesterday, guys. I just ran out of time. So thank you, Spirit, for these messages. We'll continue to remember we have reassurance of the golden light if we continue to walk in faith and peace, allowing this heart transmission. What do we need to know most from 1444 on my time clock? What do we need to know most from Kuan Yin Oracle. What can we know from Kuan Yin Oracle Spirit? What does this collective need to know most? Thank you for these messages. Thank you for our gifts, okay? So, Sweeping Sister Willow. So in this card, she's bearing her chest to the divine, allowing this healing of her heart. Here is healing that brings with it forgiveness and the release of old pain. As Sweeping Sister Willow gracefully sweeps any sadness and any pain from your heart and soul, your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing of sadness and healing of forgiveness create the pathway to the greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to claim it. So that's our spiritual message for today, guys, for the Sacred Path. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button if you want to. I hope you go out and have a beautiful, blessed day. Do something that makes your heart smile. Ring-a-ding-ding-dong. Keep your mother loving heads ringing. Peace. Mother lover out. Have a great night.